On the night of December 16, 2012, an incident in Delhi shook a nation. A young woman, later called Nirbhaya, became a symbol of resilience and a call for justice. Beyond outrage, one field of science would prove decisive: forensic DNA profiling. This is how science helped translate trauma into evidence. We begin with the facts investigators gathered in those first critical hours. The victim and a companion boarded a private bus in South Delhi. What followed was an act of extreme brutality by multiple assailants. Both were left on the roadside in critical condition. Investigators arrived within hours. From the start, collecting reliable physical evidence was vital to any prosecution. Forensic teams were called in because science can supply the certainty human memory sometimes cannot. Investigators collected biological material from the victim, the suspect's clothing, and the bus itself. Each item was bagged, labeled, and entered into a strict chain of custody. From the victim, from clothing, and from the crime scene. Samples went to forensic labs for DNA extraction and profiling. Technicians isolate genetic markers that form a DNA profile. DNA yields a biological fingerprint, short tandem repeat profiles that are nearly unique to an individual. Profiles from the evidence were compared to samples taken from suspects. Central forensic laboratories confirmed matches, linking multiple accused to the biological traces. These results corroborated survivor statements and strengthened the evidentiary chain. Unlike fallible eyewitness testimony, DNA individualization ties a person to material evidence. In this case, matches were specific and repeated across items, making chance explanations implausible. Meticulous collection, lab confirmation, and documented procedure created the forensic backbone investigators needed. When the case reached trial, defense arguments tried to cast doubt, but forensic testimony presented scientific matches as objective facts. Prosecutors emphasized the unbroken chain from scene to lab to report. This gave judges the confidence to rely on scientific findings alongside witness testimony. The combination of evidence led to convictions of the accused and sentences that followed judicial process. For the public, the scientific evidence was central to a widely followed judgment. But the case's impact went beyond the courtroom. It changed institutions and public expectations. Nirbhaya prompted reforms. Investments in forensic infrastructure and police training increased. Labs nationwide expanded capacities to process evidence more reliably and quickly. Public pressure led to legal reforms and renewed focus on investigation standards. The case highlighted how science and policy must work together to deliver justice. For students and new investigators, it became a case study on the power of evidence-based policing. Forensic DNA gave voice where words alone could not, turning traces into proof. The Nirbhaya case remains a somber reminder and a lesson. Science can bridge trauma to accountability. Evidence became justice. Detective work became a reparative act for society.